Before we start with the video, people keep asking me to do the introduction to a video in my mum's wedding dress. Oh my god, hay fever is really attacking my eyes. Whew! Okay. I am going to listen to what the people have been asking, and I'm going to do it, and I will be back in like 2 minutes. So here I am in this lovely, pretty, sparkly, special, dirty wedding dress. I'm getting really hot, and this is really tight around my waist, around my stomach, and I feel like I'm just going to explode with the excitement that I'm in a lovely wedding dress and I'm about to get married to no one. But let's get on with the introduction to this video. This video is basically my first time. So, riding a bike, first kiss, first girlfriend, first school, first fight, the lot. You're going to get the lot about the things that I've done for the first time. Make sure you go and check out my previous videos that I've uploaded on my channel because they're absolutely hilarious. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this wedding dress, it's because in one of my videos I basically said that I tried on my mum's wedding dress as that was the weirdest thing I'd done alone. And people told me to do an introduction to one of my videos in my mum's wedding dress after I did that video. So here I am, in this lovely white crinkly dress, doing my introduction. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Please subscribe because I'm not in this dress and it's really hurting me and I really am sweating my guts out. So please subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram, terraincali_, and add me on Snapchat, Gemini Terrain. But without further ado, let's get on with the video! So, after that, how can I explain it? Hilarious, weird and embarrassing introduction to this video. I am back, dressed, normally, and ready to start this video. That is my first time. So my first time doing a selection of things throughout my whole entire life. And basically me just giving the take on how it went, doing it for the first time. So, let's get on to the first thing. And I think the first thing we should start off with is my first time riding a bike. I would do my first words, but I can't remember my first word. I'm not going to start off with that one. And I don't think my parents remember my first word because they had so many kids. And I think it must be very, very difficult to keep up with all your kids' first words and first time they lost their tooth or how much they weighed or when their birthday is or what time they were born. Like, it must be really difficult inside that head. Like, hello, what was Terrain's first word? I can't really remember the memories I had when learning to ride a bike, but I think it was around 5 or 6 years old when the majority of children start to learn how to ride a bike. But I am an amazing cyclist now, so I'm hoping that I learnt very quickly when I was a certain age when I learnt to ride a bike. I don't think I found it difficult because I've been riding a bike throughout my whole life. along with all my brothers and sisters. We've been learning to ride a bike from young, but I think I was good. I think I was good at riding a bike, and I am very, very fortunate that I am able to ride a bike at my age now, because not many people my age know how to ride a bike. So I'm very fortunate that I was able to learn how to ride a bike at such a young age. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my first time going to school. And I started school in nursery, and I went to a primary school called St Paul's CLV Primary School. It's a church school, Church of England. And I I remember the first time going to nursery. I absolutely remember it, and it's still in my brain. And I remember going into nursery for my first day, and I remember everyone was holding hands to walk into class. And I remember this girl, I can't remember her name, but I think she left primary school at like year 1 or year 2, and she was very, very scared to go into her first day of school, because I remember she was tightly holding on to her mother's hand and she wouldn't let go. And I remember so clearly that the mum had to come into the class and sit with her for a couple of minutes until she was comfortable in her surroundings, so that the mum could go. So I remember that very, very clearly. And I remember my nursery times, my reception times. I used to paint all the time, I used to do dress up, I used to cook, I used to play kitchens. You know that game where you play kitchens and you'd pretend to make fake food for everyone and then eat it and then realise it's not real food, and then haha joke that the teachers used to play on us. But yeah, I remember my nursery reception times, and I would love to go back to nursery and just do it all over again, because it was absolutely amazing, and I hope that everyone else feels the exact same way as I do. My first kiss. So my first kiss was in year 5. It was with my best friend Molly. I think it was with Molly, my first kiss. She's been my best friend of 18 years, still is my best friend now. And yeah, I think she was my first kiss. It was either her or a girl called Sasha, or Hannah. There was a girl called Hannah that was in the year below. Or Chelsea. I really don't know, but I had a few kisses in year 5. I was a player in primary school, but unfortunately I'm not a player now, because I don't know what's changed. I don't know what's happened to me, but I'm just not the same. Yeah, they were one of my first kisses. And that leads on to my first girlfriend. That was in year 5, and her name was Alicia. Oh my god. I think it was Alicia. I think Alicia was my first girlfriend, because I remember I used to hold her hand all the time in the class. Like, basically year 6 and year 5 used to merge together. And I remember we used to sit next to each other and we used to hold hands all the time. And we would like sit next to each other in assembly. It was just like we'd done so much together in the space of year 6 and year 5. And obviously when I left the nest and went into year 7, she was probably lonely because I left. My first fist fight. My first fist fight probably happened last year in Cyprus. I think that was my first proper fist fight. I don't think I've had any fist fights throughout my whole entire life. I mean, I've had so many fights where you just took down people, or you've just held them down and just shouted in their face, or you've kicked them, or you've just pushed them, or you've just punched them in the arm. Like, I haven't counted that as a fist fight, but a fist fight to the face and like everywhere else happened last year in Cyprus. And it was a fight that went on for a very long time. There was like 4 or 5 rounds within the whole fight in Cyprus last year. First thought this morning when I woke up, My first thought was probably the Martinez twins. I love the Martinez twins. They are absolutely my favourite YouTubers. I love them without a doubt. They're amazing. They're Spanish. They talk Spanish in their videos. I can tell they've got an accent and they find it difficult at times to speak English. But even though they can't really speak good English, their subscribers all around the world is absolutely amazing, and you can tell they're doing well for themselves, and their videos are still amazing, and everyone around the world is enjoying them. But they are my favourite YouTubers, along with the Dolan twins. And when I woke up this morning, I thought about the Martinez twins. So I watched a couple of their videos. They are just absolutely amazing. So make sure you guys check out their channel, because it's absolutely hilarious. It's funny. They're absolutely savage. Their favourite word is savage. And you'll hear them say it about 1,000,000 times throughout just one video. Yeah, they're just completely savage, and they're my favourite YouTubers. So they're probably the first thing I thought about when I woke up this morning. My first tattoo. And my first tattoo was this here, if you can see it, on my arm. And I was very shocked that I got that size tattoo for my first tattoo, because many people get small tattoos to see how it feels, and then if they like it they go back for another tattoo. But I got that as my first tattoo, and obviously I'm grateful for it. And it did hurt and it was painful, but I always say that the after pain of a tattoo is worse than getting the tattoo done at the time, because the after pain is like cat scratches that doesn't go away for years. First time in secondary school. How did I forget first time in secondary school? I remember I was very excited to go into year 7, and I remember everyone was standing outside and the head teacher was greeting everyone at the front, like the office reception doors. And obviously we went in and we had an assembly, and I remember on my first day of school I had some kind of argument with a selection of boys, because I went to a boys' school and it was a sports college, and people like my Farah and everyone left there and went on to do good stuff. And I remember on the first day of year 7, me and a selection of boys all had some kind of argument, some kind of fight, and obviously we all had to be split up into different other forms. Yeah, that happened on my first day of school, and I was the first one to get a positive. I was the first one to get a positive, a good point, throughout the whole year in year 7. And that made me very happy, because although that happened with all the other boys with the argument and fight, I then got a positive. And I got a positive because in assembly I was nodding my head like this. I was like, yeah. When the head teacher was talking at the front, and my form tutor was in front of everyone, you're going to get the first positive because you were interested and you were listening. And I was just nodding my head, because that's what I do when people talk. Yeah. I just want to say thank you for watching this video, if you did watch it to the end. I'm just trying my hardest to create so much great content for you guys to watch. I'm sorry about my introduction and my mum's wedding dress, but I'm just listening to what my people want to see, and I'm doing it because it obviously makes them happy, and it makes me happy too, because them guys are enjoying it. But again, I just want to apologise for not having a Tuesday upload, but this video will be uploaded tomorrow, which is Thursday, and then I will try and upload Tuesday's video on Friday, so that you get a Thursday, Friday and a Saturday video, so you still get 3 videos for this whole week. Yesterday's video was absolutely hilarious, and I can't wait to upload it because I think it's the funniest one yet. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you guys have any ideas of what you want me to film or do in my videos, like funny things, if you want me to walk down the street in my mum's wedding dress, I will so do it. Just make sure you let me know on message, on my Instagram, on my social, or down below in the comment section. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, terraincolor_, and add me on Snapchat, Gemini Terrain. Thank you for watching. I love you all and peace out, guys.